Hey guys, Mr. and Mrs. Flashback here, and it's a new week. It's Monday.
It's a new day. That's a really good song.
It is a good song.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's Monday.
Yes, this is Linda. I'm Cameron. If you're new, we're gonna go with a little intro here. So we sell stuff online. We're part-time resellers. We're gonna go over what sold today, Monday. And if you stay tuned, you'll see Tuesday, Wednesday, and you should see Thursday sales as well for our online store. We sell on five platforms now, but eBay, Mercari, and Poshmark have been the three main ones. Facebook Marketplace kind of took a dive for us, but recently we did Depop and we sold some things there yesterday. So stay tuned. We'll show you what sold in our store. Hopefully some items to keep an eye out for, and most of them were purchased at garage sales and estate sales and places like that. Trash piles, who knows? Let's get into it. How do we do first?
So we had 12 sales across 2 different platforms today for just around $345.
So a little bit lower, which is crazy because that used to be our goal, was 300. Our goal is 400 now a day. We want to at least get that. So we're a little bit short of goal, but we've had a really great weekend. $1,800 in sales for what we showed you guys in our last video, which was awesome for 3 days. So let's get into today's sales. And first on
Mercari, we've got The Way, the Living Bible Illustrated. We sold it once before. Person said just didn't like it.
Yeah, sold it on eBay actually, and they I don't even know if they even opened it. Like, I think it was just sent right back. But yeah. Anyways, I got it for $1 at a garage sale, and we sold it on Mercari for
$20 plus shipping.
I think it was on eBay for $20 free shipping. So we're actually making a little bit of that money back that we lost on shipping the first time.
We'll take it. Then
and I've noticed, Linda's talked about this a little bit before, but Mercari seems to show up in searches pretty easy, like on Google, and I think Poshmark too, even better than eBay. We've had a lot of people like join Mercari, it seems like, and buy something from us.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if they found on a Google search or something.
I think so.
Because we were their first purchase. So I don't know. My other reseller friend that I talked to, and he said the same thing. Like, he thinks someone has bought some stuff on Posh from where they just made an account right then and bought it. Maybe because they saw it on a Google or something like that. So you never know. I think those platforms have a unique place in the community. eBay is still, like I said, our favorite child. But Posh and Mercari, sometimes they do okay too. Next.
Then on eBay, starting off with a DVD 200 buy. This is Dark Victory on DVD. Sold for $6 and some change.
Not a whole lot there.
Then we've got a Canon Pixma 220 ink cartridge from the Opera buy. Sold for $10 shipped. Then Midsummer Murders, set 25 from DVD 800 buy. Sold for $15 shipped. Then we've got
an old one. Oldest one of today.
Long putter.
Dusty.
That thing's bad. This is a long putter sweet roll by Tour
It's pretty
Sonic.
long.
Yeah, it is. 42 inches.
Putters are one of those things where sometimes unique ones, even if it's not a crazy brand, might have some value because you get some guy who's like convinced, or girl, that putter is the only way to go. This one I think I paid $5 or $10 for, and I've had it for years, and it finally sold for
$55 shipped.
Which is very good. We'll take it. Worth the investment.
Then National Lampoon's Vacation, the 3-movie collection, sold for $8 shipped. I love those movies.
Your dad loves those too.
We turn them on every time we see them. Then we got a Yellow Jacket 25-foot generator cord with the bonus adapter. New open box.
Yeah, box is a little beat up. We actually have 2 of these, but one of them sold for
$36 shipped.
They're kind of heavy. I'm guessing shipping will probably cost around $17. I got them in a big bundle. I think I spent $5 a piece for them. So we'll make a little bit of money there. Plus it's multi-quantity. This was a good one.
This is a Bosch Universal Mixer. This is the dough mixer, the dough hook that we picked up with the machine at our local thrift store. And that sold for $36.50.
And this may be the last part I think we have left from that mixer. That mixer, guys, the best kitchen part that I've ever found to part out so far is the Bosch Universal Mixer. I think it's the UM3.
Yes, it is.
Look it up. I spent $50 on it in a whole box. It came with so many parts, and we made probably, it may have been close to $300, $400 in sales. Crazy. Because we had the ice cream attachment, we had all the attachments. But if you can find that mixer and part it out, there's good money. The base sold for $80 by itself, so another $36 here, we will take it.
Then Camp 2023 got us a Sony 4.5 or 4-watt 60 hertz 120 volt adapter. Sold for $14 shipped. Then we got a Chevy Venture Warner Bros keychain. It's a little advertisement keychain. It's supposed to have Bugs Bunny on it.
I think on the back, yeah.
Oh, okay. And that sold for $15 shipped.
This I almost didn't list this. It was just in a big bundle. I was like, I'm not gonna list. Probably not worth anything. No comps, but I'm like, I'll list it for $15. It actually sold to a freight forwarder, so it's going to one of those people like Shop America or whatever.
There you go.
And so they spent even more on this, but $15. So I was almost gonna get rid of that, so that was a good deal.
Then we got a lot of 3 65-piece. Are there 65 in each one, or is it 65 in total?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's 65 in each pack. Person gets all 3 packs of these Pokemon EV protector cards.
The sleeves, they're like
they're
card
the sleeves. And those sold for almost $14 shipped.
These would come in the little Pokemon boxes you would buy, and these would come in there. We're actually going to throw them a one that's already open, some extra ones. I'm just going to give it to them just because. So that was just in a big bundle too, and I listed it and it sold.
Then last but not least, we got this PS3 Slim 120 gig, sold for $95 shipped.
No controller with this one, so it is a little bit bigger size-wise. Like sometimes there's like the 20 and the 60 gig, so they sell a little bit less. This is the 120. But no controller, still sold, so happy about that. Took a minute to find it, but I did find it. So anyways, that's all we got. We'll see you guys in a second with what sells on Tuesday. Sales for Tuesday. How did we do?
We had 10 sales on our main platform, eBay, for just under $340.
So a little bit slower the past 2 days than we have been, but we're still happy. Good stuff moving out. We've had a great couple of weeks, like we said. Let's get into it, though. First item
we got is this Bible. It's the Thin Line NIV by Zondervan, and that sold for $11 and some change.
Usually thin line ones, if you can find older ones that are in the box, usually have a little better value. This one didn't sell for a ton, but it was only $1, and it's going medium mail. But sometimes the thin line older leather Bibles do pretty well. Next.
Then we have a lot of 14 TDK high bias cassette tapes. They're sold as blanks, but they are used, so somebody would just write over them. And those sold for $31.50 shipped.
Happy to see those ones go.
Then a Callaway Golf Tour performance cap.
We have a bunch of different hats, a lot of blue ones, black ones, and we have some Travis Matthews. I'm basically in these for, I think, $4 a piece.
And that sold for $25 shipped.
Very nice.
Then we got a Panasonic KX TS4100B. Everyone's got one of those.
Keeping track at home.
This is an office phone, a 16-station office phone. Picked it up at Camp 2023, and it sold for $50 shipped.
Yep, so that was from our vacation this year, just a month and a half ago now. We sold one of these. I had 2 of these for $8 a piece, and I sold one for $50 and this one for $50. So very cool.
Then Camp 2023 still paying off with another Sony AC/DC adapter. Yeah,
the same exact one. I had 2 of them. They were, I think, 50 cents at one of the first stores we went to.
And sold for $14 shipped.
Very nice.
Then we got a repeat buyer purchasing our Logitech Harmony Universal Remote. Sold for $45
it's
shipped.
the 665. There's different numbers for the Logitech Harmony Remote. Not all of them have the same value. If you find them sealed, they can go for really good money, but this one sold pretty quickly.
Then Camp 2023. Redwall?
Yeah, that's like the name of the series. It's called A Tale from Redwall, but there's 3 different books in that series.
So we've got the Long Patrol,
yes,
Marifox, or Marlfox?
Yeah, Marlfox.
And Legend Brian. Or is it just Legend?
It's actually the Legend of Luke. Brian Jacques is the author, but I couldn't fit all the words in there. But these were, I think, $2 a piece, so we're $6 in. I think one of them's a first edition, and they sold for
$50 shipped.
$50. Camp is paying off just from our vacation. Oh, we're not even done yet. So we got
then
one.
Camp 2023
we got one more.
Brought us a Callaway Gems chipper. It's a ladies steel golf club. Sold for $48 shipped.
So on this one, from vacation, we had a 50. We had, was it 52?
50.
So we're at 100, and then we're at 114, and then we're at 48. So we're 150, $60 or something like that in sales just from our past vacation. And we sold a bunch of other stuff
and
since
that's just
then.
Today, yeah.
That's just one day. Granted, we spent like $600 when we were there, so we did spend a lot. But at the same time, we're probably close to having all of our money back, and we still have a ton of Blu-rays left and other stuff. So I'm just giving me that look. But to be fair, not all that was mine.
Spider-Man X-Men Arcade's Revenge for Sega Genesis. Picked that up out of our $500 video game buy. Yeah, it's got everything, which is crazy. Sold for $24 shipped. Then
I averaged those games at about $5 a piece. It's probably a little over what I paid in the whole bundle, but I kind of consider we paid about $5, so good deal on that.
Then last but not least, we've got a Lego manual. This is the Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine, Volume 12. The
It's
instruction
actually two
manuals.
Yeah, 1 and 2.
Oh, okay. And that sold for 16 and some change.
Yeah, that came with the big Lego buy. Didn't have all the pieces of the sets, but we sold them. We sold the one, was it a Ferris wheel or something? We sold for like $40, 30 or $40 by itself. So certain Lego manuals do sell, and if you end up with a bunch of them, say you buy a bunch of Legos and they have a bunch of manuals, but not worth a whole lot of them together. We sold one time. We got like $60 or something for this stack, and individually they weren't worth much because they weren't very popular sets. Usually bigger sets, like big Star Wars sets, those manuals sell well.
Yeah.
As you get to smaller sets, unless they're older or super rare, they don't sell as well, but you put them in a lot, someone will buy them. Probably a Lego reseller who maybe sells sets or is on Bricklink, those websites where they sell parts and stuff. So that's another way to get rid of them if you buy Legos in bulk. That's all we got. We did sell last night a remote Zenith something in the box, sold for I think $13.
Zenith remote.
Is it a TV remote or VCR?
It didn't say it. It said it's a remote.
It was in the box. It's okay, but it's sold for like $13. I think that one came from our vacation too, technically. I'm not sure, but it was sold for like 13. So that we packed that up last night. We're gonna get this out, packed up and out of here. We will see you in the next clip. Sales for Wednesday. How did we do?
We had 16 sales across 3 of our platforms today. For just under 410.
So yeah, pretty good day. Mostly bread and butter stuff, but we'll get into it. Let's go to what platform first?
First up is going to be Poshmark. We got this Alfred Dunner Madison Avenue floral top, size 8, sold for $20 plus shipping.
I think that was $2. It's brand new with tag, I believe, too. So it's not the greatest brand, Alfred Dunner.
Depop, this is a pair of Lucky Brand men's jeans, size 36. And those sold for...
They sold for, I think, 30 plus shipping. So they were listed at 35 plus shipping, and they sent an offer out of 30 or 29 or something. So yeah, 30 plus shipping on those. I think they're listed for 35 free shipping on eBay. So should work out to our favor there.
Then another Callaway hat. This one is going eBay International for $25 shipped.
Just sold one yesterday, and now we're shipping out. Oh, and last night we sold a San Francisco Giants pullover by Nike. An older one. It sold for $55. Best offer. The person wants to wear it to the game this weekend. Luckily, they are not too far away, so it should make it on time. And it went priority mail.
Then the Opera got us Cleopatra limited edition Blu-ray, sold for $30 shipped. Then that baby Brezza that we picked up that was all kinds of not working, we parted it out, and these are the feet off of the baby Brezza, and those sold for $12 shipped. And we picked that original Brezza at the bin store we have here.
Yeah, Amazon pallet and return bin store was $7.
Then a genuine Canon 4-ink set, CU221, or is that a CLI? CLI221, and that sold for $34 shipped.
This looks like a drop shipper because it said make sure it goes in a box and all that stuff.
Overboxed to avoid damaging the original packaging.
Yeah.
Then we got a vintage Farberware automatic coffee percolator. This is the base, and the screws attached the base to it. Yep. Sold for $21 and some change.
The percolator didn't work, so I parted it out when I got it.
Then we have out of the Opera buy also a Vitaphone Cavalcade of Music Comedy.
It's a shorts collection, it says.
Cavalcade? Cavalcade?
I think that's right.
Cavalcade?
I don't know what it means, but it says it's a shorts collection. There's 6 DVDs. And they sold for
$30 shipped.
$30.
Then our Libraries Used Bookstore, we picked up this set of Robert Bailey paperback. They're like legal thrillers. There's 5 of them for $29 and some change.
They were probably $5 in on those, so pretty good.
Then another 10 packs of our Delta Airlines headphones, and those sold for $10 and some change.
We have a bunch of those. We have 2 cases full. We've sold like 4 or 5 so far. We're making money because I got them in a big bulk buy, but when they all sell, it'll be great, but it might take forever.
Then the Opera buy also got us Casper the Friendly Ghost, the complete collection, sold for $19 shipped.
Very nice.
Then our second pair of Barbie sweatpants. These are like terry cloth joggers. Limited edition, size medium, sold for $26 and some change. Pick those up at Forever 21 on a clearance rack.
They're like $6 a piece, I think.
Then we've got Amadeus, there we go. The Blu-ray sold for $16 and some change.
Yep.
Then DVD 200 buy, we got Lord Jim on DVD, sold for $15 and some change.
That was a good one.
Then a Top Flight
She
Gamer
got it
Tour head cover sold for $7 and some change.
Do you have a lot of these left?
We have the bigger ones that don't. They're not just like for the headpiece. They have the like.
They're for a
They're
different
bigger.
kind of club.
Yeah.
These are for the putters, the mallet putters.
Yeah, those are the small ones.
We've been selling them, guys.
I don't know if we have any other more small ones.
We sold a lot of these little head covers. We spent $8 on a whole box full.
Then last but not least, we've got Tac 2, the Stuff of Dreams for GameCube, sold for $13 and some change. I don't think that's an original case because it's a matte. It's matte instead of shiny. Plus the inside is not so GameCube-y. But there you go.
That's it. Pretty easy packing day. We have a couple things that are awaiting payment. We have a $70 shirt and a $50-something golf club. So hopefully those will come through by tomorrow at least, so we can get those out of here because Linda loves packing golf clubs. We'll see you in a second with what sells tomorrow, Thursday. Sales for Thursday. How did we do?
We had 14 sales on our main platform, eBay, for just around $630.
Very good day. A couple of big ones in here, at least one really big one. But let's get into it. First item.
First up, we have this U2 CD lot, 3 CDs.
U2 can be a reseller.
Sold for $12 shipped. Picked it up out of a $25 CD buy.
Yep.
Then we have a no game. This is Pokemon Omega Ruby for 3DS. So it's the case replacement only. And does it have the...
It's got the little inserts.
Oh, insert, but not the manual. Sold for $19
I don't know if it
shipped.
comes with the manual, these ones.
Oh. Then we got a Callaway XR3 Hybrid 19. If this is the guy I talked to the other day, he would needed to know the flex on that. It's actually a stiff flex at a 6.0 rating. And that sold for $52 and some change.
Yes, very nice.
Then we got a Reebok Detroit Lions jersey, adult size large, sold for $26 and some change.
It's an Ndamukong Suh. He's doesn't even play with them anymore, so.
What's the point?
Some people buy them. Maybe they're fans, or maybe like that number. Who knows?
One of our Boxy sold. This is a Boxy Fancy. It's a single watch winder. It's the blue one and sold for $103.50.
That's our last one to sell, I think. We only have the Boxy winder like base where they all hook up into. That's the only thing left, so very profitable.
Then this one's cool. This is out of our rock and roll buy. This is a vintage The Mars Volta t-shirt. It's a size small, so
most of the shirts from the rock and roll buy were pretty small.
So not a desirable size so much, but it is in pretty good shape and sold for $70.
I had it listed at 100, sent an offer up for 80, and someone counted at 70, or I sent 75 and they said 70, and I was like, we'll take it. We've already made all of our money in the rock and roll buy many, many times over. This is the last bit of clothes that are left.
Then we got a pair of Skechers. These are Women's Delights, size 7. They're new with the box, or at least they're in the box, and those sold for...
I can't even show you because I don't even know what I'm doing.
52.5 shipped.
They
have the tag, so yeah, they are new.
I think these were $15 or $10.
Cool. So 52.5 shipped on those.
Brief intermission there because there was a cat fight outside. Not our cat, but some cats were fighting by my car, which is weird. But anyways, next item.
The Affairs of Annabelle.
We broke up the cat fights.
Yeah, we saved them. The Affairs of Annabelle and Annabelle Takes a Tour DVD sold for $18 shipped out of the Opera buy to a repeat buyer, actually.
Interesting.
Then we have this is a big one. This is the manual 700 buy. This is an 06 to 08 Honda Civic shop manual set. It's the volume 1 and 2, and that sold for $169.
I thought we didn't have many more that were over 100 left, but apparently we did. I don't think we have much more now, but this one did sell. Very good sale on that.
Little hidden gem.
Little DVD that I've sold next. I've sold this a couple times now, so keep an eye out for it.
Rigoletto. Just a DVD from 1993, sold for $14 and some change.
It always sells for anywhere from about 12 to 15. So if you find this one, it's one of the feature films for families. I think it's like maybe a Christian-backed one, or at least like supposed to promote good kind of moral values and stuff. Not all the feature family ones do well, but this one does usually sell.
Then we have a pair of Netgear Ethernet adapters, sold for $15 shipped. Then we got a vintage yard flag. It's a jack-o'-lantern, pretty big size, good quality material, and that sold for $17 shipped.
Yeah, this is one that I got a bunch of flags. When I bought that prison Halloween toy that I sold for $50, it came with a bunch of flags, I think. And yeah, so this one was in there, and it sold. No, actually, I paid $20 for all the flags, and this one sold for $18. And we have a bunch of Halloween flags.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. Then next up, we've got Dynasty Warriors 7 Extreme Legends. Apparently, the first 6 must have been good to make it number 7.
We used to play this game. My brother's in there.
$16 shipped, and it did come from Camp
It
2023.
was $2.
Then last but not least, we've got a Lego instruction manual. This is for the architecture Flatiron building. So one of those fancy ones.
Very
and that
nice.
sold for 11 and some change.
Lego manuals. We sold one yesterday or a couple days ago. So
The Scooby-Doo one.
yep, Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Where
Where
are
are you?
you?
Well, we're not going to be here because we're wrapping up the video now. Did we sell anything else last night? Yes, we did. We sold a smart something for a fish tank.
Yeah, it's a kind of like a filter, but it just transfers water into other areas. And
Science.
Guy asked some questions on it because we weren't sure if it had been used or not. It's still got some of the original wiring, like the twist ties.
If it's not,
It looked like it was just open.
yeah, or someone
So-
if they used it, they like put it back perfectly and it's clean and everything. I even boxed it up this morning. It sold for like 47. I think I spent 7 on it, 7 or 10. Sold for 47 and it shipped at a flat rate.
Yeah, so I did let the guy know, hey, if it doesn't work, we do offer free returns. So we're just hoping, obviously, he doesn't need to use that.
Yeah.
But
It
there you
is
go.
now. So that's all we got. We'll see you guys in the next video with what sells this weekend. Bye-bye.